is Miss Sarah M. De Leon from CED 023018, and this is my instructional video about metric feet. It's entitled Metric Feet Part 1. Let's start our discussion. Metric feet consists of two root words. The root words are meter and feet. Feet in poetry is a combination of number of syllables and the position of the stressed syllables. Meter is a number of feet in a verse of line. Now, under meter, we have to discuss the type of meter, the 8 basic types of meter. First, the manometer. It consists of 1 feet. Second one, tie meter. Tie means 2. Is a meter that consists of 2 feet. The third one, the trimeter, means 3 feet. The fourth one is the trimeter, means 4 feet. Another 4. The pentameter, penta, is 5. So pentameter consists of 5 feet. Hexameter, 6 feet. Heptameter, 7 feet. And octameter, 8 feet. Now, I want to discuss you the very useful symbols in our discussion. These symbols, first, this is called ictus. So this ictus is used for the stressed syllables in our sentences. In other books, they were using the degree sign and the X sign, but in our discussion here, we will be using the ictus sign. This is called breve. So this breve is used for the unaccented syllables or unstressed syllables. But in other book, they were using the slash sign. So we will be using the breve sign. For the last one, the virgule. This virgule or the slash sign is used for the boundaries of every feet, or it divides every feet. It is to show the division of every foot that we will be discussing later. Now, how to use these signs in the sentences? I have prepared a sentence and I will discuss to you how the ictus sign, the breve sign, and the virgule sign used in the sentences. The sentence is the winds that will be holding at all hours. Now let us discuss little by little. If you will read the winds, you will notice that winds is the stressed syllable. That's why you will put the stressed or the ictus sign in the word wind. Okay? So the unstressed one is the winds. The winds that will be howling at all hours. You see? That's how to use the ictus sign and the breve sign. But the virgule sign is not yet discussed because we will be talking about that later when we discuss the metrical foot. After discussing the meter and feet, we will come up with the metrical feet. Metrical feet is the number of syllables and the position of the stressed syllables in a line of verse. We will understand the meaning of metrical foot after we discuss the types of metrical foot. Now, what are the types of metrical foot? It is divided into 3 major types of metrical foot. First is the feet of 2 syllable. The second is the feet of 3 syllable, and the third is the feet of imperfect foot or feet of 1 syllable. But in this discussion, we will be focusing on the feet of 2 syllables. Under the feet of 2 syllables, there are 4 metrical feet. First, the iamb. So what is iamb? Iamb, for the simplification of this discussion, it is like this. Using your left hand, you will see that the lower finger means the light one or the unstressed syllable. Okay, so in iamb, the first syllable is unstressed or light, and the second syllable is heavy or stressed. It is like rhythm. Okay? Okay, understand. How do you use this in the words or in the sentences? I have prepared an example. Here, the wind. So, the is the unstressed and the word wind is the stressed. Another one, report. Remember that I am is unstressed, then stressed. Report. Re is the unstressed one. You will put the symbol brief. And the port is the stressed one. That's why we put the itis there. So report. The application in the sentences are in a poem. Examine this example. A young weak is a line of verse that is first weak, then strong. Look at this. I is a light stress or unstressed, and is a heavy stress. So because I am, this is a two syllable, that's why we put the boundary or we put the virgule here to identify that this I am is an I am, right? So big is, I am big is is the stress, that's why we put the it is there. And then again, because it is a two syllable, we put the virgule here. Align, same as what we've done to the first two. Align, that's why breathe, and then the ictus, the breathe, the ictus, the breathe, the ictus, the breathe, the ictus, and the breathe and the ictus. Using our left hand, we can identify that I am is a light and then followed by a heavy stress. Remember, it is just a two syllable foot. After I am, we will be discussing about the second one, the trochee. Trochee is just a reverse of I am. It is the same as my first introduction. Remember my hello? If we put the ictus and the brief sign in the hello, will be like this. Hello, hello, right? That's why the he is the stressed one and the low is the unstressed one, okay? So another example, the word flower, flower. If we put ictus and the brief sign, we will come up with flower. Trochee is just like this, a heavy and then followed by a light one. Let's put it in a sentence. So this is the example. Within his bending sickles compass come. So how could we put brief and it is here? So with we put the stressed mark and then in is the unstressed one. And then because turkey is a two syllable foot, we'll put again the slash sign here to distinguish that this is a turkey because it is heavy and then followed by a light. So for the next one, he's bending. His is the stressed one, bending is not, and then divide it again, and then ing is the stressed one, sick, sick is unstressed, Kels is stressed, and calm is unstressed. Divide again, and then pause is stressed, and calm is unstressed. Another two is the ferric and spondy. Like iamb and trochee, spondy and ferric is also correlated to each other. Under trochee, there are two exceptions. So the first exception is trochee shouldn't be used with the two syllable words that is beginning with the prefixes, like because. The second exception is a two syllable word that is borrowed from a foreign language shouldn't be pronounced as a trochee. It should be pronounced as the same it was borrowed in the foreign language, so it shouldn't be changed, like garage, chemist, and other words. Now, we'll be going to discuss the last two metrical feet under the feet of two syllables. These are the spondy and ferric. Spondy and ferric is also correlated to each other. They were also a reverse of each other, like iamb and trochee. How is that? First, I want to give you the sign that is used in ferric and spondy. It is this symbol, this double arrow. Okay, this is called chevron-like mark. So, what is ferric and what is spondy? Spongy has a syllable that is both stressed, like heavy, heavy, and the ferric is a two-syllable that is both light, so unstressed and unstressed syllables. So it is like this. If this is spondy, this is ferric. So it is very easy. I will give you example. When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes. Spondy and ferric is not used in a whole sentence. It occurred in part of a sentence, like this one. This sentence is consists of stress and unstressed, so it means it is a true key. And this one, disgrace, it is an iamb because the unstressed and distressed. But in the last part, man's eyes, it is both heavy. That's why we put the chevron-like mark. So it is man's eyes is an example of spondy. So spondy is just being mixed with other metrical foot. Just the same with the ferric. Now, example of the ferric. Here. Now sleeping flocks on their soft fleeces lie. Examine again the words. Now isn't stressed and then distressed. Now sleeping flocks. It is an iamb. This is also an iamb. The third feet is also an iamb. And then softly occurs like very soft, unaccented syllable. Now, let us review again the types of meter. The monometer, the dimeter, the trimeter, the tetrameter, the pentameter, the hexameter, the heptameter, and the octameter. So these are the very common types of meter that is used in metrical foot. After learning how to know the metrical foot, it is very easy for us to know the number of feet of the sentences or the poetry. How to use the types of meters in the metrical foot. So examine this. The division of this sentence means 1 foot every division. So this division, the first one is the first feet, second feet, third feet, the fourth feet, fifth feet, sixth feet, and the seventh feet. So remember that the 7 means pentameter. So this sentence is what we called iambic pentameter. This is the end of my discussion. Thanks to you viewers. Thanks for viewing this and hope you like it. Thanks for listening.